Alright, 3 examples on the board. We've got 6 times 0.3, or you could also do it the other way around, 0.3 times 6, 7 times 0.42, and 3 times 0.178. So each example is slightly different in what way? What way are they all a bit different from each other? Charlie? Right. Tell me more.
One's in the tens, one's in the hundreds. Goes up to 100.
Excellent. Are you sitting on my chair? Sorry, no. You just look slightly taller than everybody else. Okay. So we've got 3 different size decimals, actually. Okay. So which one is largest, just out of interest?
The 6.
The last one.
Oh, second one.
Good. Okay. So remember, when we're ordering decimals, we look at the first place value in each of them first. So I've got a 3, a 4, and a 1. So that means that the 4 tenths is the largest, second largest, and smallest. Okay. All that aside, when you're doing multiplications like this, I always set it out in an algorithm, and that's a fancy word for saying just set it out like a multiplication sum. Okay, so over to the side, I always put my decimal at the top, okay, and my whole number at the bottom. And unlike adding and subtracting, where we always put that decimal in first. Oh, Cooper's not here to save the day. My silly plant just gave up on us.
Not Fluffy Bill.
Sorry, Jay.
I give up on mine.
Okay, this video is going to be awesome. Okay, we're okay. Thanks. Knew that was going to happen in a video sooner or later. Okay, so unlike adding and subtracting decimals, where we always put that decimal point in the answer first in line, it doesn't always work like that with multiplication, okay? So I always say do the multiplication first and ignore the decimal, and then add it in the exact right place at the end, and I'll tell you how to do that. So hopefully this is familiar from Monday. Fingers crossed. Okay, 6 times 3?
9.
18, so I put the 8 down and I carry my 1. 6 times 0 is
0
plus 1. Okay, and 3 times 6 is 18, yeah?
Miss, you've got to put the decimal down before it.
That's one.
That's what I'm saying, we're going to do that in a second. Yeah. So the reason why we don't do it first is because sometimes the decimal is not in line. In this case it will be, because we've only got one decimal, one number after the decimal place. And that's what you have to ask yourself when you're doing this, to work out where your decimal point goes. Okay? So you're always asking how many numbers in the question are after a decimal point. In this case, 1, so it's just the 1, 3. So my number goes in 1 in from the end. 1 place. 1.8 is my answer. Okay? Let's do another question, and that will become a bit more apparent as to why we do it that way. 0.42 times 7. Okay, write
Are we
that
supposed
down.
to write down the question too?
Yes, please. Yeah, always. Okay, 7 times 2, 14. Put the 4 down, carry the 1. 7 times 4,
28.
28 plus 1, 29. 7 times 0 is 0. Okay, I've ignored the decimal to this point. There are how many numbers after the decimal point?
2.
2. The 4 and the 2. So my number, my decimal place goes in 2 places. 2.49. Got it?
Yeah.
Great.
2.94.
Oh, what did I say? 49.
Yeah.
2.94, sorry.
You pretty much just line it up with the others.
Not always. Not always, no. That's why we don't do it until the end. Sometimes it will line up, other times it will not. Okay, so if you've got like a double figure down here, so like a larger than a single number, so if that was 16, your answer will be much longer and it won't always line up. So this is like a fail-proof way to make sure your decimal's in the right spot. Okay, 3 numbers after. 3 times 8 is?
24.
Put the 4 down and carry the 2. 3 times 7?
21.
21 plus 2,
23.
23. Thanks, dog. 3 times 1
It's 3.
is 3 plus 2.
It's 5.
Okay, cool. 3 times 0 is nothing, so I don't have to write a 0 right there. Actually, I do. I should. Yep. So I've got 3 numbers after. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 0.534. Okay, got the idea? Sweet. Sweet?
Yep.
Great.